take two. Gentlemen, welcome back. This was the last race of the week at Spa. I said, what the hell? Let's do it. There was 7 minutes left to go. I jumped in it. I wanted to pick I jumped in, hit race, and I didn't pick my car. And then so I was like, well, I still have time because I haven't joined the race. So I went to pick the Aston Martin. I didn't do it. Anyway, I ended up with the Porsche. I don't know how I ended up with the Porsche. I guess maybe it was the last time I drove it here. I don't remember because the last time I drove this car was last night and I was in the BMW. I think it was in the BMW. Anywho, doesn't matter. We ended up in the Porsche and I was like, okay, I'm like 2.5 seconds off pace of the guys, right? I'm like, all right, we'll finish somewhere. I'll figure the car out, and as the car warms up, I'll get a little faster, and we'll be there. So that was my plan: qualify as best I could, and go on. Okay, now I've been taking a lot of time off. I run like one race a week. I haven't done anything, and I'm prolonging this because I'm trying to build you a picture here. Okay, and so I've been running my races, but dude, I've lost, I swear to you, like 2 seconds. I don't know what happened to it. I just slowed down again. I'm back to basically the old 1500 Gabe without the temper yet. Okay, like I don't know what happened. I literally lost like a second or so. I don't know what happened to it, but it's gone. So we're back to like 1400 speed. All right, but maybe 1500. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find it here in a second, okay? We're very slow. All right? So, keep this in mind. So like, okay, just try not to get into too much trouble and go. All right? Well, we're going to see here and we're going to go ahead about it. Now, the reason why I'm recording this is because I had a 4.1 safety before this race, okay? 4.1 safety. I've been doing very well with my safety ratings. It's just my speed that's been bad. All right, so I messaged Jay last night. We were talking about maybe I should move my FOV. He's like, you just gotta basically change the way you're driving. You know, he's like, you're getting into too many accidents. You're not finishing races. I'm like, that's not it. It's not me not finishing races. I'm finishing in the back of the pack and things like that. That's more the reason. So anyway, I was kind of out here to show, hey, you know what? I'm not I'm not getting a lot of X's. Well, this just shot everything. Literally, I just got shot in the face. And this is probably because the last race of the seat week, everyone's been doing this all week and I haven't, and I just don't have the speed. So maybe I should have run farther back and just kind of accepted it, but I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to run what I run and that's it. So we're going to see how this is. I get the shit kicked out of me, okay? Whether it's my fault or not, we'll go ahead and see, but let's go ahead. All right, lap one, started the race right here. Boom. We are in P13, number 10 car. I'm already slow, all right? Okay. Now, Rory behind me, I have no stories like the last one. Rory behind me, though, it's going to get slow for me or boring for me. So we're going to go and watch Rory because Rory does a lot of apologizing. So I'm kind of interested in to see what the hell was going on with Rory. So we're going to go watch Rory here in about 7 laps. I have told you how much I hate the Porsche, though, right? I just don't like the Porsche. I don't like the Porsche and the Mustang. They're two quote-unquote good cars here. I just don't. Okay. That got me a 0x, by the way. This got me a 0x or a 1x. I think that got me a 1x. I almost want to show you inside the car. I was doing real well here. He was awesome. Just let me go. He wasn't up to speed yet. Smart on his part. A lot of nice paint schemes or liveries. or decals, if you want, whatever you want to call it, in this lobby though. There we go. Let's fast forward just a little bit. Okay, past him. I love that black on that Red Bull car. Alright, so I'm like, all right, I'm doing okay here. I just passed 2 cars on this lap. We're doing all right. Maybe I got something going on here. I'm looking up, okay? I'm looking up. Like, positive reinforcement here. Caught the group. Okay. I don't know why I didn't follow the draft here. Oh, that's why. I was taking the defensive line, apparently. Okay. Got hit there. That was 2x. So now I'm at 3x, I believe. I'm at 3 or 4x. I think I'm at 3x, but I might be 4x. And we are on lap 2. Any guesses on how many X's I end up with? I think this way as a YouTuber, I'm supposed to say leave it in the comments below. That's right. I'm just pushing here. I'm just understeering. So I'm carrying too much speed. Oh, my plan was to lift early, brake light, go. Like the first hit I got, I just kind of like, well, that went out the window. I'm going to die if I do that. And I started pushing, and then look how far I'm here. Something happened here. I don't know what I was saying. Something happened there, though. Oh, no, that's what that was. It was 2x right there. And that's what I said. I said, thank you for the... Maybe it's 4x. I think it was 4x. I think, yeah, it was 4x. And there we go. That was another 2x, I think. Alright. Now, I'm looking at my braking marker here. Okay? I just got hit. I'm looking at my brake marker, looking at him. I'm not really paying... I'm looked at him, but I was like, okay, he's far back, and I don't think we know. Okay, so I'm looking at him here with him, right? So I took my line, and then all of a sudden he disappeared. Okay, he disappeared. He's way out of my mirror. My thing shows it, but I'm like, okay. In the lap before, the guy lifted off and he was okay. So I was like, well, he's not gonna go. There's no way he can make that. It's just too tight. He can't do it. So I was like, I just got to worry about him and not die and not kill this guy here. Okay? So, I don't like. Some of you are going to say, well, you should have lifted. Where was I going to lift? I don't know what I would have. Like, I think I would have caused more of an accident. Like, you just can't. It's like, well, everybody kind of should have done single file, and that's it. But that's not what happened. So, I didn't see him, and like I said, I didn't think he was going to do this. I was worried about him, me rear-ending him, because I saw him here still. I was not, he was out of my vision. I couldn't even see him. So to show you this here, this is what it was going through. So boom, right here. So in my triples, he's not here. Right now, I see him in my, I'd see him right there, and I'm like, well, he's going to let off, because there's no, like, you just can't. We're just not going to make it, you know? So it's going to go him or me, him, and then him. He's gonna have to go, and I gotta worry about braking so I don't rear end him. Watch. Cause see, boom, he slowed down a lot more than we were doing. So that's what I was looking at. Like he was my third option when apparently I guess he should have been my first option. So it's just one of those things where I was in a situation and I don't think there was no other way out of that situation, and I just found it there. So I've typed up saying, well, that didn't work out the way it was supposed to, did it? That's what I said. Didn't get mad. And then so I feel like I get slower here. And so the car doesn't look like it's got damage, but it felt like I was a lot slower, like you'll see here in a second. So, and then watch this. This really throws me off here. So he gets mad at me. This is what I didn't understand here. This was 2X, by the way. He just nailed me. And dude, look at the speed limit. Like, look at the speed on this that I lose on this. Like, this was a huge hit. This was either a 2 or another 4X. I think it was a 2X. Like, this was a heavy hit. Boom, look at that. Like, don't know why. And then he hits me and blows by me. Like, I don't know how to do this. Like, I have to learn the Eduardo schooling of hit and run because he did that masterfully. I don't understand it. He almost died in the far last corner. Comes back. Yeah, dude, I gotta look back at that. Hang on a second. We're gonna go back and look at that. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to him. Okay. Benoit. Okay, we're not there yet. So I'm up ahead, right? No, I'm still here. Okay, Benoit. Nope, we're going the other way. Sorry. There we go. This is me. There's the other guy that I'm worried about, and the car that I'm making sure I don't rear end, okay? Here is Eduardo. Whoa. I just, okay. Oh, he only got hit a little bit. Okay. I thought he got spun. He didn't. Okay, that's how he stayed with me the whole time. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so he passes me. We're coming up the hill, and we're just dog shit slow now, okay? Now, I'm getting basically pushed. Getting pushed here. You're going to see it. I'm just going to get steamrolled here because I'm going so much slower. Alright, and he's been flashing his lights all the way up the hill. I'm like, but I'm already in the slow, like, I mean, I guess I could have gone over there, which wouldn't have really made sense because then... Anyway, maybe I should have, but you're going to shoot around me, so why would I do that? Anyway, I figured this was the better way to go because how slow I was going. He's flashing his lights. Stay in my lane. He passes here. Okay, let's go here. He does that, takes a defensive line, comes in. We do this. I bump, keep him straight. No X's, by the way. I think I'm at like 8 X's, 7 X's, 7 or 8 X's. I think I'm at. Okay, and then this is kind of. I think Chad just drops off like a rock here. So there's nothing. Yeah, Chad just drops off like a rock, I believe. I don't know what happens here, but he just kind of stops here in a second. All right, and then I don't know what happened. I just slowed down. Like, I don't know if there's a brake bias.
Serious right now? Every time.
Okay, here we go. This is where, yeah, so nothing really goes on here. So this is behind me, okay? All right, so let's go back here. And then we're going to start looking at other things that are going on here. Okay. So he just dropped off like a rock. Like I said, I don't know what happened to him. This was Chad here. Yeah, I don't understand it, but okay. So let's start watching Chad. Oh, wow.
Serious right now?
I don't even know whose fault that is. No, that's I mean, I've been wrong all so far, so I think that's Ben's fault, right? Yeah, because he came. Dude, I don't know. I think that's a racing incident. I do. I'm so wrong with this stuff. I don't even know. Here we go. Yeah, see, on my screen, Chad turned into him. But I honestly, I just think it's this weird shit with the. I don't know, man. Let's go watch this screen. See, it just doesn't look like it does it. It's almost what happens with mine. Like it just doesn't. Like, look, he didn't turn into nothing. It's just he's in the middle of track, I guess. That's where I could think that like where I'm messing up and why like I'm again is because I'm putting myself in wrong positions. Like I can't, not to be mean and say this meanly, but I'm starting to run, I guess I call it the Jerry effect. I'm running right in the middle and you can't do that. So, and that's what he did. He ran right in the middle. You can't, you got to pick a side, I think. And I think that's kind of it. Like I got to start focusing on picking a side. The middle is not the safe place. Could be wrong on that, but we're going to try that in another race and kind of see what happens here. So let's go back to uh, Ben here, okay? Boom. Okay.
Are you serious right now? I don't know what you're playing at. I'm right next to you every time. You keep turning in on me. That was on you then. My line was held straight. I didn't turn the wheel there.
He's right. It's just like it's like I don't know, man. Okay. All right. And he's doing like 2 seconds a lap faster than me. He was doing like 2:17s, I think. Well, he does a 2:17 this lap. Like, look at the distance he picks up on me. Okay, there we go. Oh no, I don't care about Ben. What I want to start focusing on here is Rory. Yeah, yeah, okay. All right, he's gonna pass me here, like 3 laps. Maybe it's this lap. But look at that, dude. In like 2 laps, man, I'm just so. Oh, maybe I should start looking at my line while I'm looking at him. Whoa. See, he's more inside. I'm more outside there. I'm just doing it all wrong, man. I got everything flipped. I just have it all flipped. But my car looks spectacular. It's not, it didn't feel like it had the speed there. Now this kind of bugged me. Because he pushes me out, like I feel like he pushed me out. Maybe I over-exaggerated here. And it's just something else I'm learning. But I feel like maybe I over-exaggerated. But I got a 1 second slowdown here. Yeah, see, I I did it because he came so far out. So inside the car, right here, the way it came out, like I was there, and then this is him. Yeah, I like he wasn't. If I didn't do it, he would have killed me. So that's what I felt like I saw. So let me go to me. Okay, and so I just kind of let it go. Oh, sorry about this. So let me. Okay, here we go. You ready? So that's how I felt. That's what I saw on my viewer. Okay, see, he comes way in right there. I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. That it looks real close right there. So it's like, let me go out. And so I over exaggerated, but still, he's still there. Like I would have died, I think, if I didn't do it. So I got a 1.1 second slowdown. And I do believe I said something. I piped up, but my mic's muted. It makes me feel so much better that appreciate the penalty. I think that's what I said. I didn't say it madly. I just kind of, or angrily, just kind of like that. I didn't like. It's just one of these things where I'm in everybody's way. And right about now, I realized, or about 2 laps ago, I realized that basically I'm in everybody's way here. Okay, so now this is kind of where this goes, and he takes off on me. All right, so let's go look for Rory, because this guy, I don't know if it was a mishap, but he was on sorry alert for everything. So I'm really interested. But the McLarens are fast here. I mean, not fast enough, but felt like he said sorry about 3 times a lap. There's Almondo, or Dualdo. Oh, that's it.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so he does have Mike. So he can dive bomb the shit out of me. What I felt like. Okay. That wasn't his fault though. That was more on a Ferrari, I think. Wasn't that more on a Ferrari? Maybe I'm just like an idiot and I don't understand this, but I feel like that was more on a Ferrari. I felt like that was more. I don't think he hit him. Maybe he did. Oh yeah, he hit him right there. Yeah, okay. And then he shot him into him. Okay, it was Rory's fault. Okay. Boy, he took 2 for 1 out. All right, I guess that does deserve an apology.
Thanks.
Okay. Now I think there's a couple more. I wonder where the hell he finishes, because he had a couple apologies here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was it. Okay. That was on the last lap. Wow, okay. Well anyway, he had a couple apologies, so is that this? Let me go one more back. 'Cause I thought there was one more here. Oh, could have been. I must have just been hitting a button because that was it. Anyway, there was a lot of he's just tapping apologies. Maybe it's for that one thing. Um, but yeah. So and I finished. Where the hell am I here? I'm here. There we go. This is where I is. I'm 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we go. That's where. That's how far back I finished off of everybody else. It was just I couldn't get going. I couldn't. So I tell myself all the time, don't just run a race and then do it. And I end up doing it because I was like, I won't run this week. And I was like, you know what? Hell with it. Let me do a race because I haven't done a race in a while, a few days, blah 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 blah. And then I'll be okay. I'll just kind of take it easy. And I mean to take it easy. And then like stuff like this happens. It's just like it just snowballs, man. It's just kind of like it's like a bad night. You know, you just like one move, like one bad mistake just seems to snowball. Like it was and it really does seem to do a lot like it just it just does. It's kind of like when you do something right, that when you do it right, it snowballs into a lot of rights. Well, I haven't had a lot of rights go right for me. I've had a lot more wrongs go wrong, but I can't seem to like fix my wrongs. Like, and I'm not getting mad like I used to. I'm almost feel like becoming like a boring content creator because I don't do the stupid flip outs and stuff like that that people really like. But I just I'm back to my I feel like my 1500 iRating ways, and maybe it's just because of the lack of sim racing. But it's like once you know it, you know it. But the speed aspect of it, I feel like has a lot to do with why I'm getting into these involvements. Like if I'm 2 seconds faster, I'm running with people. Well, 1 second and a half faster, like I feel like I used to be. Then I'm back with the single file and people not, waiting to make their moves. Where here, it's like you're at that level of I got to try to make a move where I can to make the pass because I don't know if I'm going to get to it again. And I feel like that's where I'm at in the pace level again. And that's like you're really like 1400 iRating, 50. Like I just feel like it's right there, and that's where I feel like I am right now. So let's go and look at my uh iRating loss here. I have it. I took a screenshot here so I could show you this right there. Boom. This is what I did. Strength of field was 1629. Honestly, I'm so embarrassed because I hit 2K and I've been saying all along I'm not a 2K guy, but I finished like 15th, 13th, 14th, 15th I think it was in this, and I am like in this field like it's just awful. Like I was in a car I didn't want to be in, but still that's no excuse. Look at my that oh dude, like it's so bad. But this is what more aggravates me because I've been really trying hard to do it, and I just feel this is affected this when I have the speed, and like I feel like it really works this. Now some people like I don't think so, but I really do believe it that once you get that speed, you don't make the mistakes in your accidents and stuff like that, and you get better at this. I really think that this feeds off of this. And some people are like, well, no, you've run safely. I think you need the speed. You're just going to you can drive slowly and cautiously and everybody pass you, but you're not going to get nothing out of it. So, anywho, that's that. Appreciate you for watching, and we'll see you next shit show. And truly, it's a shit show. So, before I go though, I have been doing a couple races here and there, and I haven't streamed them because they've been really boring. This one I felt like was enough, probably my fault and someone else's fault to kind of make it more interesting to watch. So hopefully this was a good, whatever turns out to be, 30-minute video or something like that. But anyway, I appreciate you, and then we'll see you next shit show.